All right. What is this? Day 57? 365? Crazy. Very, very crazy. Okay. But I'm doing the live stream now, getting in before rehearsal, because I have rehearsal tonight. And yeah, we'll see who all is able to make it. Hopefully, Charlie is able to make it. I'm about 3 hours early than what I normally do. What's up, Phoenix? How we doing? How was rehearsal and bed? You're sick. What did you do to get sick? Too much rehearsing? Too much French horn? Not enough sleep? I feel like that's exactly what it was. Too much French horn, not enough sleep. Still with rehearsal though, you gotta keep that grind. Girl, I appreciate the hustle. I appreciate the grind. I don't think they want to get sick. I don't think anyone else in the band wants to get sick though. So like, I'm sure the director appreciates the grind too. But don't be getting them sick. Neurovirus or whatever it is. Isn't that just the stomach flu? Like isn't that the like the dumbed down name for it? No, 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 no. Your spot is relatively far away. Sure. Probably not. Probably not to the other French horn players. Vince, yes, I'm doing another car stream. We are back in the car tonight because I have rehearsal and I'm already at the rehearsal place, so I'm doing the stream in my car until I have to go in. So yeah, we're here. It is not fun. What is not fun? Me doing a car stream or you being sick? Because being sick is not fun. I will agree with that. I'm not a fan of being sick. What time's my rehearsal? My rehearsal is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I got about a little over an hour. 11. I don't know. I have over an hour and a half. Yeah. Sick. All your streams are silly. We'll see how silly it gets. We'll see how silly it gets with since it's so early tonight. But we'll figure it out. Vince Youngs came out with a new stick, the Muse. Yes, they did come out with the Muse. I don't know why they came out with the Muse. Especially when they're having a hard enough time making rackets of all the ones that they already make. So I don't know why they came out with that now, but they did. So we'll see how it goes. I'll be interested to see how it plays. I'm not looking forward to stringing them though, because they have shared holes for the grommets, which not fun, but we get through. Chaitanya? I'm sorry if I said it wrong, but love from India, bro. Well, love from the U.S., bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. These dudes so hot outside right now. Well, yeah, you're in Texas. Vince, difference between the Muse and the Percept. So, Vince, the Muse is basically the Wilson Clash. That is the easiest way to think about it. And then the Percept is the Percept. Like the Percept is the control racket, the Pro Staff slash Blade counterpart to Wilson. Thinks 80 degrees tight. Vince, you hear it's more arm friendly, more flex, more power. Yeah, it's their version of the Wilson Clash. If you've got to play with the Wilson Clash. Thinks Texas weather sucks. Then move out of Texas. That's all I can say. Marianne, hello. How are you? Some episode going on there. I don't know what that means. So I don't know. I really don't. What I do know is my I'm becoming a my skin is becoming a lizard because it's just peeling and scale peeling and scaly. It's not fun. Marianne, where is Dad's? What are you? What? What are you talking about, Marianne? Vince, the throat is funky as well with its V shape. Pause. Yeah, the Muse is weird. I haven't got to see what it at. I haven't got to see anything. I have not seen the actual what it'll actually look like. I have just seen the what do they call it? I've just seen the sample rackets that they sent, but yeah, I have not officially seen what it looks like. They may have posted it, but I haven't. I didn't see it. Can you see my car? I mean, you're looking at it right now. It's your basic car. That's about it. And hello. So I'm telling you, qualifications, man. Qualifications for what? What are you asking about qualifications for? Thinks you might head out, go eat. Looking at screens are starting to give me a migraine again, so have a great stream. I hope you have a great rehearsal. Well, thanks, Phoenix. Have a great night. Get some sleep. And I hope you feel better. Stoked. I look like some kind of director or script writer. For what? Like just in general? Interesting. Ah! Darn it. Sorry. My phone fell. Vince, why did I fall? Why did I fall for the Percept initially? Well, I always just liked how the VCore Pro had felt, and when they made the Percept line, I thought, okay, this is cool. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I like control rackets personally. Power rackets sometimes power rackets for me they're too much and they don't work for my game. The Blackout 300 from Slinko, the version 2, that's kind of been the exception I've found, but I just liked how it felt personally. But I also have the 100D version instead of like the normal 97 or anything. Alpha, that's crazy. Well, that's where your son and I differ. I'm not a homosexual. You can think that all you want, but it's not gonna happen. Kalani, what's up? How you been? Yes, I am streaming in my car. Should I tell you what are my qualifications? What's going on? Well, I'm going to assume I well I I'm going to assume you're asking about me for tennis, but I have worked in a tennis retail store for about the last 8+ years, as well as I have my Master Racket Technician certification, which is essentially a fancy way of saying I took a test here in the US going over racket technology, racket strings, and how those play together when you actually put them in your racket. And yeah, that's about it. So I got those. I've helped many people in my time throughout working at that store, so this is what usually what the live is for, me to help answer any tennis gear related question that is happening. But if there is not any, then we all just kind of hang out, have fun, talk about nearly whatever, man. That's about it. Not much else. Vince just laughing at me. Kalani and no hat on today. The hair looks great. So I said, well, thank you. I appreciate it. What on earth? The scream? Yeah, the scream. I was concerned for my phone. Sue me, Vince. Like Brothers. Movies like No Country for Man. I don't know what that is, but okay, cool. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Fine, you're good. Good to see you outside my room. Yes, I surprisingly for many people, I actually do go outside my room. I do not just live in there all the time. Why? I was never in a closet, so did you come out yet? Because if you did, good for you. Vince, have you felt the python, the Wilson python in your hands yet? Awesome. No, Vince, I have not. I would like to play with it, but I have not got to play with it yet. I haven't even seen one in person. Hi, what's up? Anthony, hello from the UK. How's my day been going? Anthony, my day's been going okay. My day's been going good overall. I taught some tennis lessons today. Then I went to go eat, and now we're here before I go to rehearsal for the musical that I'm in. And yeah, that's about it. Maybe after rehearsal, I'll go eat with a few friends. We'll see. Depends on what they want to do, and we'll go from there. Not too much else. How's your day been? My social life and all? What do you mean, my social life and all? What are you talking about? Ahab? Hello? How we doing? Somebody Wilson ATP and WTA Pros are using it. I think they made a smart move to copy the Aero Pro. Yeah, well, a lot of it was the pure Aero, you mean? But yeah, a lot of the people that have switched to it, like that was the big thing. Wilson had not made a very consistent spin racket that had worked. Like they had the burn originally, but it didn't really do too much. You only had Kei Nishikori and Juan Martin Del Potro swinging it that I remember. And then after that, there wasn't really a spin racket. No one really endorsed the shift at all. But now that they have the Python, a lot more people are using it, and I think it's going to be a lot more like viable for people to see on the tour, so that way more people try it. So I think that is also going to help with it too. Derek, looky here. What's up, Derek? I have $5. What about $5? What's up? Tanya, have I ever been to any other country? Yes. One other country I've been to was the Bahamas, and that was it. I've not been to anyone else or anywhere else. Agni, hello from India. Nice to be here. Well, Agni, thanks for being here. I hope I said your name right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Please tell me how to say it right. But welcome. Well, do you YouTube streamers have homes? Yes, I do. But I have rehearsal for a musical tonight. So I'm already at where I'm going to be rehearsing, and I'm just doing this in my car because I made a commitment to myself to live stream here on YouTube for at least half an hour every single day of 2026. Have not missed yet. So we're doing the live stream now. Get it going. It'll be good. This, it's me. Why, hello, Angel. Tyla. Favorite car and why? I don't have a favorite car. I really don't care about cars that much. I'm not a big car guy. It's never been something that's interesting me. I don't know. Well, why are we always streaming in our cars? Well, I can't speak for others, but I'm streaming in my car because I'm not at home right now. That's it. Like if I was at home and I didn't have rehearsal tonight, I would be streaming in my room at my house. But besides that, not tonight. Angel, was Scott in here? Derek was in here, but Scott was not. Yeah, you met the Puro. Nice rehearsals. Yeah, I have rehearsal tonight as well, Angel. Tammy, I look like fine wine. So I mean, what what does that mean? Long way to go hit on hard true clay with your trusty Ezo 98. Nice, Vince. Have fun. Good luck with it. Lalit? It's morning in America. It's evening, not morning. The sun is just the sun is just starting to set or setting. Angel, will I do it after the stream? Yes, I will be doing my rehearsal after the stream. So I'm pretty sure our rehearsal starts at 7:30. So I have like an hour and a half to go. Vince, see you on day 58 or 59, B Roadie. See you then, Vince. Have fun playing. I mean, you didn't need to be a car guy to just have a car you think is nice. Well, that's the thing, dude. I don't think any car is nice. I think car is just car. Like, it is designed to get me from point A to point B, and if it cannot do that safely and reliably with good gas mileage and AC slash heat, I really don't care. I'm just not. They just don't do anything for me. I'm not. I've never been one to be like, ah, yes, I'm just gonna go look at cars because I like looking at cars. Never done that. Riff? No, not at all. Abdul, hello, my brother wrote it. How are you? By the way, it's day 68 asking for those glasses. Well, Abdul, I'm doing good. How are you doing, sir? And it's day 68 of you not getting those glasses. I know that I am not wearing them, but you can't have them. What's up, buddy? You're from Slovakia. Your name is Futin. Nice. And I'm nice. Well, thank you, Futin. I appreciate it. You thought you'd get me. So close. Riffs. Why were you. What? That's crazy because it's the only island I've ever been to was the Bahamas. Nothing else. So, unless you've been to the Bahamas, nah. Tried your luck, bro. I'm smart. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I was just going through, I was like, that's not real. What's my view on my future? One, what you would be doing, and one message for life. My future, it is, I would probably say right now, it is undetermined, but we'll figure it out. Whatever I end up deciding to do, I'll figure it out. I'm confident in that. But I don't know. What would I be doing? I don't know yet. Figured it out. Maybe I'm doing YouTube. Maybe I'm doing tennis stuff. Maybe I'm doing stuff with Broadway with and musicals because I enjoy those. Who knows? We'll figure it out. And one message for life. Well, you don't make it out alive, so do what you want while you're here, as long as it's legal. That's probably what I would say. Until it's 4:30 a.m. in the morning, you have suhoor, the meal before fasting before dawn. Nice, Abdul. Happy Ramadan, since I'm assuming that's what you're celebrating with the fasting. Oh, right, huge news. You're the best lawyer in the world. Okay. Give me something that would actually work so you can try it on your friend. I'm probably the wrong person to ask, buddy. I don't really know too many of those off the top of my head. Just look up a video of Bart Simpson from the TV show The Simpsons and just just look up a video of him doing stuff like that to Mo, who is the bartender in that show. Bart does a ton of them throughout the entire show, so you could probably find a few in there. Brooklyn, you love my mom. I don't think you have you ever met my mom? Not only keeping your CDL suspicious, but you are captured soon. The police department will likely win. But how? How? Dylan, why are you in mutual combat though? Chaitanya, good zoom in. Wish you luck for what you figure out. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you have great luck figuring out whatever it is you choose to do as well. Um, Good idea. Good idea. Gonna do that. Nice. Jackson, do I listen to my chat? What do you mean by listen? Like I can't physically listen to it. It's just a chat. I can read it, which I do, but I don't can't listen to it. Jackson, you need some help with something? Yeah, it depends on what it is, but I might be able to help. I don't know. Discrimination, yes. Well, hello. How are you? Nope, can't do that. Just trying to, at studies or in sector or something? Just telling you, what do you mean? Are you asking if I'm in like college or university? Because if that's what you're asking, I've already I've already graduated. I've already finished that. Jackson, how do you get so many subscribers? Like, what's your secret? Uh, there is no secret. It is post more and get better with every post. That is it. And it's going to take much longer than you think. I don't know what your subscriber count is. I'm assuming if you're asking that and you're seeing mine, you think I have a lot. I don't have that. I don't have that many by comparison to those who have been around for a while, but it'll take forever, which is post. Most people don't. Use communication, you are good. You just went to the store. Nice. What'd you get? Abdul, would I like to have some mutton curry? Your mom made it super tasty. Abdul, I've never had mutton or curry, so I think I'm gonna have to pass this time. Are you planning to marry a Chinese woman? Razzie, I'm not planning to get married at all until I'm at least 30, so I have no plan on race or ethnicity of the person I'm gonna marry. I am just, I'm going to go more so based off how they treat me and how they are as a person. I should maybe change the thumbnails. I didn't play tennis, but when I see that, I think they're clothes hangers. What? Jackson, you can't stop your YouTube channel. No one said to stop your YouTube channel. And got your channel monetized continuously? Yes, this channel is monetized, luckily. How high can I jump, Kevin? I don't know. I've never tested it. You got a couple of houseflies and some food to make moussaka with? What is moussaka? I got pulled over for being on your phone, but it was admissible during court, therefore jury never heard. And your rights were violent. Oh, okay. Creation, when am I turning 30? Asking for a friend. You have about 6 years. Bill, I support you, bro. Well, thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. Kev, I understand. Thanks, Kev. Duel, you're getting married in November? That's awesome, man. Congratulations. You're just 23 years old. It's just a cultural thing here. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats. Show some of us view. I haven't seen anything there. Chaitanya, what are you talking about? Like, what does that mean? This creation's the best thing you've ever had. It's like a Greek casserole. It takes me about 4 hours to cook, but solution lasts all week. We're close in age. See? I knew it was me. Sure you did. But 4 hours to cook one thing? That's a long time. That's crazy. Kev, if you had to act in one show or movie, which would you choose? It would probably be, if I had to physically be in it, may hold on. Am I just a background character, or do I assume the role of the main character, Kevin? Like that'll change the answer. Exclamation, you go into a trance when you cook, that's why but miscommunication, I don't care about food. So if you love cooking and then you were to somehow date me, you would be just cooking for yourself because you won't be making me anything. Should try to move around the U.S. along with stream, share some view. Well, I'm not leaving this spot, and I'm not gonna drive while I'm streaming. That's stupid. I'm not that's dumb. Do I let her know about you? How we started knowing each other. Watch together live stream. Abdul, well, I thank you. I appreciate it. But that'd be hilarious. Otter, what's up, buddy? How we doing? Chengdu, greetings. How are you? Yeah, that's fine. You already cooked for yourself. I'll make you whatever you want. Even if it's just a couple cucumber slices. What is a baked cucumber slice? What is that? Just trying to share some views, even walk around there, guy? No. I'm not walking around. I'm not sharing where I'm at. I know I'm not big enough to potentially get doxxed or anything, but I'm still not going to. I'm still going to prevent it as much as possible. We're going to stay in the car, and that's it. Ow. Jeez. Huh. What else is going on, everyone? How we doing? I'm in India, bro. I can't even think to be there. Well, you can think about it. You could always come visit. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything saying you can't come visit. You'll ask about the glasses in your wedding day as a gift. You'll do emotional. Get those glasses. Abdul, they're mine. Get your own pair, buddy. Watch, I'm just gonna randomly show up at your wedding somehow because for some reason you'll invite me and then I'll be like, hey, look, look who it is. You'll see me and be like, no way. And then I just walk up to you as you're doing the vows, hand you a pair of the glasses, and then you put them on to finish the ceremony. That'd be hilarious. Your wife would probably absolutely hate me for like getting in the moment, but then you'd just be wearing and be like, yeah. I think that'd be hilarious. Discrimination. I'm invited to your wedding, girl. I don't think you're getting married anytime soon. You said you've been trying to find a tennis husband, but you said you were unsuccessful. So, dude, that's an awesome idea. Would you please like to come to? I don't know, dude. You said it's in November. I don't know. You're not get Either way. You're not getting my pair. I'll tell you that. Those are mine. I mean, I'm in India. You can walk around there, no privacy leak, bruh. Yeah, you're in India, not everyone else is. Commission you'll win eventually. You just gotta figure out what they like. Eventually. Good luck to you. Nah, Tritania. I'm going to stay in my car. Don't worry. There's probably someone there. There is probably another person that is walking around in the U.S. I will say it's probably what someone is doing, but it won't be me. You'll put some stuff a tennis player likes under a box that's held up by a stick. Yeah, you're gonna have a tennis racket under that box. As soon as they go to try and touch the grip on the tennis racket, you'll be like, nope, gotcha. There'll be a new fresh pair of shoes under that box. And they'll show up. I hope your co-host is seatbelted in the back seat. I left home alone. Sad he's not on the adventure. Well, Otter, the co-host is at home. He is not here. He does not travel. He just stays at home. He's a homebody. Yeah, it's just me. Don't worry. I guess your full life went around tennis or what? Majority of my life, not majority, a lot of my life has been centered around tennis because that has also been not only a fun passion thing, but also part of my career or slash job for about the last 8+ years. John, that pimple hanging around like a bad debt. I know, right? It's almost gone, but it's still here, man. It's crazy. It's almost gone now. I guess you have an irrational fear of the co-host. Yeah, I would say that's an irrational fear because the co-host can't hurt you. The only one he can hurt is me, because he's with me. No one else. I know you are awesome. God, my brother, may Allah bless you with everything you want in this Ramadan. May Allah bless you. Well, thank you, Abdul. I appreciate it. Excuse me. And I hope you have a great Ramadan. I appreciate you being here, bro. I really do. John, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Benjamin, how we doing? What's up? Oh, heart-shaped sticker. No. Why would you put a sticker on a pimple? How does that even work? Man, you want to say do whatever you want, just make your parents you want. Just feel good, proud on you. Well, Chaitanya, I think I think making the parents proud, I think that is a good thing. I think, however, it, bro, there's deer staring right at me. They're looking at my car right now. There's four of them. That's crazy. They have active stickers now. I think they look ridiculous. I didn't know that that was a thing. Cyberbullying is not allowed on this channel. Yeah. Look emotional. Can I give you a hug? I mean, you could. It'll be through the thing. Bot chat? Benjamin, what does that even mean? Turn the camera. Feld. I don't think. I don't think the deer one. Well, there's only two of them now. Oh. Okay. You guys see it? I know my windshield's in the way, but you guys see him? It's blurry. But it's deer. It's crazy. Just random deer. Hmm. I didn't think they'd be awake right now. Otter. Yeah. Where's a handsome dude? He can sport a single pimple and get away with it. I don't know, dude. This pimple, especially when it was much bigger and redder, it's a lot worse. So, we'll see. Discrimination, yeah, they're star shaped. Huh. Any horror story of yours, man? No, I don't have a horror story. No, I don't have one. Discrimination, you live in Kentucky, we get random deer everywhere. Girl, that's crazy. You live one state away from me, which is insane. Otter forest rats with antlers. Yeah, just much bigger forest rats. When you first came in here, that pimple was at its peak for sure. Probably. These deer are an omen. These deer are an omen, a sign of spiritual awakening. Interesting. Where? How has that been? How does deer equal spiritual awakening, Feld? Any relationship story or something, anything interesting we can get? In terms of like what? You said relationship, but like I'm single, so I'm not in a relationship right now. I don't know, dude. It's quick I should see it was literally meant to be. I don't know about that. See you soon, my brother. It's praying time. You're going to mosque. Love you. You're like a brother to me. Never forget that. I'm there for you always. Well, Duel, good luck. Have fun praying. Enjoy Ramadan. And I'll see you next time. Oh, and I'm there for you too, bro. We used to get a herd of 24 deer in our front yard each night at the old house. You had them trained to eat from your hand. Bro. You would let deer eat out of your hand? That's crazy, Otter. Why? Just cuz? Just telling any story or what? Making it something interesting? Mm, no. Nothing comes to mind right now, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I, I don't got anything right now. Though deer are powerful animals, their flesh is powered meat if you partake. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill the deer to eat deer meat. I'm not gonna do that. Can't tell deer, the females are not aggressive, they were cute. Okay. Communication. Have I ever been to Kentucky? Yeah, I've been to Kentucky lots of times. I have quite a few friends that are either from Kentucky or they still live in Kentucky. How's the year going according to expectations, or is it still a hustle? Well, there wasn't really too many expectations going into this year. It's just like it's another year, so it's like cool. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but we we hustle just because keeping up with the commitment I made at the end of last year for the live streaming for at least half an hour every day this year of 2026. So that's been fun. It's been challenging to figure out how to do it and do other stuff, but we're making it work. Have not missed yet. I'm allowed to miss one day a month. So far, I have not needed to. All of January, I did it. So far, all of February, I've been good. Yeah, that's about it. Christian Borrell, what's up? How we doing? Sayeda? I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I am. I apologize. What do I think about Muslim people? They're cool. I know it's Ramadan. Oh, do Muslims celebrate Ramadan? I don't know. If they don't, I'm sorry. But they're cool. I don't think. I've met some through like online, I believe, but I don't think I've officially met any in person. I don't know. Or people just be people, bro. We're going to stream super early today. Yes, it is because I have rehearsal in about an hour, so I gotta get it in. I gotta get it in now before I can't and I miss. Well, if you can catch one of the deer, train to live in your house, you have a friend forever. Yeah, I'm not gonna attempt to catch one of the deer. I'm looking at them right now. One of them's moving. The other one's still staring at me. The other two are gone. I don't know where the other two are. Bag. I don't think that I can say that. Or at least I should say that. I feel like that's not appropriate. Chaitanya, you want to tell me that you are a Hindu, proper Sanatani term for the real ones? Cool. Very nice. People do just be people most of the time. They be chill. Yeah, people do be people most of the time. Kill a deer right now. Send you 50 Robux. No, that's not worth. That's not worth it at all. I don't play Roblox. I also don't want to kill an animal if I can avoid it. Base sound means praise God. I don't think I trust you saying that. I'm still not gonna say it. Are they just deer doing deer things? They aren't bothering anyone. Yeah, they're just deer. They're just hanging out. Now, if one jumps in front of me in the road, I'm gonna be mad at it. I'm gonna be real mad at it. Because there has been a time where a deer did jump out in front of me and it made me total a car. And that happened when I first started driving. Like I had just got my learner's permit, and my dad and I we were coming home from tennis practice one night just because him and I wanted to go play tennis. And after that, the rule was I always had to drive home because I was learning to drive. I was like, okay, fine. And so as we were coming home, I was driving. Deer jumps out into the middle of the road, no time for me to stop, and he hits the front of the car. He goes flying over the windshield, over my side, and onto the other side of the street from where I'm driving. I'm just like, oh no. Now, granted, I screamed. My dad, he didn't. But yeah, I kept going because that's what they told me to do in driver's ed. They just said keep going in case there's another car behind you, so that way they don't hit you, but just keep going. And so luckily, my dad and I we made it home, but then we looked at the damages, and that car was no longer able to be driven. So as long as the deer doesn't jump out in front of me on the road or get anywhere near the road when I'm driving, I'm cool with it. If it does, I'm not a fan at all. Battle fashion at last instance, twine, you catch deers, can see? So you've been to Kentucky. You're close to Kentucky. You play tennis and you have a giant forehead pimple. Sure, you can. I will not share a hoodie. That's mine. Joseph, who's my favorite musician? Mm, my favorite musician is probably the Bee Gees. Yeah, old group, but grew up with them. Love them. It's cool to kill any animals against your religion. Gotcha. Running, 25-year-old geography teacher. And philosophy is Tourette's and ADHD, like video games, browsing, and films. How are you today? What content do you do? Well, Ronan, hello. How are you? Uh, I'm doing good today. My content typically revolves around tennis and tennis gear specifically, like tennis rackets, shoes, strings, and anything like that. And yeah, but that's usually my little area of expertise, just because I worked in a tennis retail store for about the last 8+ years, as well as I have a certification with with going over tennis rackets and tennis string, how those work together, and how to string the tennis racket properly. So that's my stuff. Here on the live stream, it's not always about tennis. We kind of hang out, talk about whatever, just because not everyone wants to talk about tennis, and I get that. I respect it. So we all just kind of hang out, do whatever. And then if tennis comes up, we talk about tennis. So that's it, Ronan. Have you ever encountered a beaver in the wild? They have a purpose of building. Yes, I have encountered a beaver in the wild before. Yes. Tiniest sick incident, man. Potter, in 1999, you hit a buck in your brand new Grand Am that you only have for 1 month. Took out your right headlight, shorted the tire electrical system, and you were so mad. Yeah, yeah, deer and cars or trucks or just any vehicle, not a good time at all. Doesn't even matter. You stolen so many from your exes. You have your own stock buddies. Yeah, so you don't need any more. You're good, Jonathan. Nah, keep it to yourself, Jonathan. Ugh. That's not even a rag on you. It was just the fact that the joke wasn't funny. Did you tell me New York City or where you been? I've been to New York. I went to New York many years ago when I was in eighth grade because my my eighth grade class, we had a trip that eighth graders could go on. We got to go to New York City and Washington, D.C. here in the States, which was very fun. We got to just hang around the city, and we did quite a few tourist things. We got to go see an official Broadway show. We got to go to a bunch of different stores. We got to go to Times Square. It was really cool. It was a really cool place. I'll go back there at one point. I know I will, but I don't know if I'd ever live there. We'll see. Just depends. But that was fun. And then DC, we went around to a few of the old presidents' house, which was very fun. And then we went to see some of the national monuments. We went to some of the natural museum. We went to some museums. Really cool. Yeah. And then besides that, I've been to a few other states. I think the farthest out west I've ever been of the United States, because I'm typically on the east of or in the Midwest, so like the middle to the eastern side of the U.S. Farthest I've been out west was Arizona, which was very nice. Potentially I plan to move there later this year, which will be really fun if I can pull that off. And yeah, just a few other states here and there randomly. He says content is tennis, but Chad is usually thirsty. Ariel's asking Brody for a date, or some very random trolls making very weird comments. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not. It's usually a mixture of both. I don't know. Where are we moving? Miscommunication. You you ain't moving with me. You're gonna be in Kentucky. You ain't moving with me. How's your school life been? Have you been a good one or just went? Ever thought of it again? I enjoyed school. I did both high school, college, or university for if someone says it that way. I enjoyed everything. I liked learning, and I think about it every so often. I think back like, oh, I miss some of my old friends from those days. It was fun. It was a good time. It was a good season of life. But I'm out of it. Haven't been in there for a while, so we'll see. If I want to talk to him, I'll just message him. I'll be like, "Hey, how you been?" And hopefully they either respond or they also talk. Because sometimes I have sent out a message and it's just like no one wanted to talk. They just ignored it. I was like, dang. All right. Thought we were okay. Cool. Yeah. I'll think about it every so often. Miss it, but we move on. That's the knowledge I'm relying on. What's the knowledge you're relying on, Spicy? My brother's here. Cool. Angel, you're back. Welcome back. Where did you go? Right, I replied to your message. Oh, sweet. Okay. Cool. I think it's crazy. I think it's funny how I started the stream. You could very clearly see me just from all the light of the sun that was still outside. And now at 6:30, which is almost an hour later, you can start to not see me because the sun has set and there's not enough light. It's insane. Now you can somewhat see me better. Chaitanya, it's really crazy about the U.S. People move on, really want this trait within our people. You want the trait of being able to move on within your people? Is that what you're hoping to gain? Or what is the exact trait you want more people to start having? Oh hey, Brody. Work finally settled on a date. You're heading to London again in mid-April. We'll have to stream from there. You're going to London in mid-April. For what? Don't say work, but like, what are you doing in London? I don't remember what you do for work, if you've even said it. Rehearsals tomorrow. You're excited? Nice, Angel. Very fun. Very fun. Cinderella is about to strike again. Very fun. Caesar. Hey, good evening. Good evening, Caesar. How are you? What's up? I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. If it's Caesar or Cesar, I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's Caesar. Angel, what all did you miss? Angel, you missed deer. And what I mean by that is there were 4 deer that were all just staring at me over in the woods. And so I turned my camera around and I showed the deer. That was mainly it. Angel, I look good, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Otter, need to train the UK team on US travel policies and online booking tools. Be there for 2 weeks. Nice, Otter. Very cool. I really the move on one. Also, what we call it is civic sense. Way lagging behind. What is civic sense? Siam, Angel's into you. No, she's not. She is not. Trust me, she's not into me. Not into him. Trust me. You're 100%. That makes a handsome man. Well, Siam, I appreciate the compliment, but I can tell you, she ain't into me. This needs to charge. Communication. Yeah, no one here is into him. Yeah. Everyone's just here to have a good time. It's reality, it's not a compliment. Well, I mean, you can compliment reality, but I appreciate it. Girls love you. Girls like me as a friend. That is what I have seen. Like, girls will talk to me. They'll talk to me about other guys that they're having problems with. That's usually how it goes. Not sure I like you as a girl. We ain't married. You know this. Angel, nah, bro, it's cool, but I'm not. And him like that. See, that's the typical response that I always get. And that's just how it's working out for right now. There's another deer. Or it's the same deer. Let me drink. Girls like handsome guys. Deer. He's just staring at me. Menacingly. Not all girls. There he goes. Nice shiny man. Like beer tomorrow. It's morning 5 here. Need to get to work. So peace out. Speaking of boy 18, still freaking out and figuring too. Hey man. Don't you worry, Chaitanya. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm still trying to figure everything out too. So is everyone. If anyone says they have it all figured out, I wouldn't believe them. They're probably lying. But good luck. Have fun at work. Why were you up so early at 4 in the morning? But yeah. Good luck. Have fun. Hopefully, see you tomorrow. Some girls prefer not handsome guys. Guys fail for handsome guy or personality, how they're treated. Sun's going down. They should be walking towards their feeding grounds. You might see some more deer. I might see some more deer, but I don't know. We'll find out. Mehat, you are handsome. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. How have you been? It's been a while since you've been here. Can you have your desired future figured out? What does that mean? So that personality comes second. Face comes first. Interesting. Why do you say that? Angel, are you a girl? Fake, do I speak human? Sometimes. Why do you ask? Do you think I'm an AI chat bot for some reason that is somehow on YouTube Live? No, I'm not sure how to get this info. Speak louder than. Fate. I don't need to speak. I don't know. Everyone seems to be able to hear me talk as I normally do. So, Angel, people think you're AI. You're done with it. Well, not AI. Angel, I don't. Angel, people don't think you're AI. People just think that you live in Africa. That's it. Bill, we're all AI. What's up, Bill? We're more like either a bot or a dude. Crazy. Angel, hey, Bill. Hey, Brody. Good morning from Asia. What's up, L? How you doing? It's so many bots. It's crazy. Are you one? Bill. Cindy? Cinderella. Angel. It's okay, Angel. Amgel. That's crazy. People just think it annoying or intimidating. LOL. She. You're cool, Otter. None of those things. Yeah, Otter's pretty chill. Amgel. Would I suggest 18 by 19 for a long-time user of 16 by 19? I feel like I can do it. I would say to try it. I would not buy a racket with an 18 by 19 directly going from 16 by 19. It's a little bit more easy and it's a little bit more forgiving to use than say an 18 by 20, but I wouldn't go directly to it just from switching. I would say if you try a racket and you like the extra control you get and you're okay with sacrificing the spin and power you have to get the extra control, then by all means you're probably fine to get an 18 by 19. But if not, then you may just want to stick to 16 by 19 or maybe even try 16 by 20 just to see if you want to go to that, see if that is enough control for you before you go to something even more of a dense string pattern. Okay, you're an advocate for bots and I speak like one. How do I speak like a bot? I don't know, you're into me. My phone likes to autocorrect. Me? It's okay. I understand what you were saying. You got Jack and the box. Oh, the food? Nice. Bill, I'm a little drunk. When are you sober? Is a crazy question, but probably the correct one to ask. Bill, dance, Brody, dance. No, I will not dance. What are you talking about? Any context? You speak in a monotonous way. What? You think I just speak in a monotonous way? Why? Because I don't necessarily vary the pitch that I speak with all the time. Is that why? Bill, you were sober earlier. When? Jack in the Box. He screams non. He screams non-monotonely and sings good. Wow. Yes, no energy. Interesting. The word. No. Why do you want me to say that, G? Right, did I tell you in the 90s you got to see Sampras and Federer play against each other at Wimbledon? You were staying at a youth hostel and your roommates had an extra ticket and you were able to go? That's awesome, Otter. You did not tell me that. I bet that was a great match, especially being at Wimbledon. G, you have a fetish? Then you should take that somewhere else. Because that ain't me. Another deer! Crazy. Just an observation, no bullying, of course. It's all good, Fate. I probably needed to hear it. I could definitely see where my voice comes off as meaningly less monotone. Welcome and accused being drunk. Come here to talk tennis. Sure you did. Alright, that was an amazing match. Nice. Gee, your joke, bro. I don't know. You said it. You're the one that said, so. L, is a heavier racket better than a lighter one? I just knew that pros play with a heavier one. Just curious. L, it's whatever. The weight is entirely dependent upon what you feel comfortable swinging. A heavier racket is more stable, so it can handle tennis balls that are hit a lot harder at you. It can just deflect their power and pace a little bit easier. Whereas lighter rackets sometimes will wobble in your hand because they're not as stable. So it just depends upon what you feel comfortable swinging for over 2 hours in a match. You just have to see. That's just the most important thing. You have to be comfortable with the racket and the weight, no matter what. Doesn't matter how heavy it is. Just kidding. Okay. Sure. Sure you were. Sure. Fate, well, bye-bye, guys. Have a nice evening. Fate, I hope you have a nice evening as well. Hopefully, we'll see you again. The tent should be renamed. Why? What is that? Spit a freestyle right here, right now. Panda? Nah. I ain't got no beat, Panda. Plus, I wouldn't spit a freestyle anyway. You're excited for tomorrow, Angel? Nice. For rehearsal? A biker Cinderella. Bill. I don't think anyone here speaks. Hey. We don't make fun of other people's language. Shut your mouth. Bro, just wanted advice. Change the title to hanging up. Why you will tracked it, not the tennis one. Well, Chitanya, the whole point of the live stream is to help with tennis gear related questions. That's the whole point. That's why I say it. That's why I say it in the title. But if after the fact that the tennis questions are answered, then we hang out, then that's it. Currently at 3:30. Thank you. You're welcome. Hello. Race. Years of morning loss of your potential husband when he shot me down. That's crazy excavation. Tonight is a lot working before. Down. Sorry, it's grounded. Trail cabler. Thank you. You're respectful. You talking to me, G? Didn't say anything. Might shout. Freedom of speech. Al, freedom of speech does not constitute racism. For confidential soft review. Yeah, it's gonna be it. I enjoy confidential soft. Brody Bay in chat. I'm off to go get some dinner. Have a wonderful evening. And Brody, be careful driving home with those deer around. Thanks, Otter. Have a great night. And yeah, be safe and enjoy dinner. Bye. By honor? Nobody ever asks tennis questions. Just people asking you everyday life questions. If you think thirsty and one or two tennis questions asked. Well, that's surprising. It's not. Freedom of speech, phrase of speech. It's Bemin, rather just know about them. Yonex ones and all. Yeah. Yonex is a good brand. They're having some trouble making stuff right now. Like they're having trouble making like product right now, but overall, people really love how they play. G, you're a respectable person. I swear, if I divorce, I love you. What, G? Miss, I'm only here for tennis. Yeah, you're doing better with it though. What do you mean? Yeah, you're doing better with it though. What are you talking about, Angel? I'll subscribe to your channel. Well, thank you, G. I appreciate it. And I'm assuming. Oh, talking about. Okay. I'm assuming that you're probably writing that in your native language, just because I think I see the translation symbol uh, next to what yours is saying. Because my phone automatically translates from whatever language you write in to English. So I'm assuming you're writing in that, but I'm not sure. About talking about languages, and better watch out. You're into tennis. I'll get you. She'll get you. So with your sister, we can be brothers. You have a sister, Bill? Hey, sandwich, right? Yes, our language other than English. All good, G. All good. What language are you writing in? Chaitanya, what's the rehearsal thing you were talking about? What field is it? Tennis? No, Chaitanya. So the rehearsal I'm doing, it is for a musical. So it's one of those things where I get to perform, I get to sing, I get to dance. It's not related to tennis at all. But I have rehearsal for that after in like half an hour. So that's what I will be doing later tonight. Gee, what is my name? My name's Brody, just like the channel says. That's that's actually what it is. Boss. Love how my nickname is Cindy. Like it so much better. Tennis and pickleball. Nice. Nice, Angel. Bill, you have two sisters. Alright, that's just spamming. Bill, yeah, you got two sisters. Do I want to buy one? No, I'm not. No one buys people, Bill. That's not a thing anymore. You got to stop saying that. Rocio, how are you? I'm doing good. What's going on down in Argentina with you? Singer, yes. What is pickleball? T5 305S hype makes you struggle to pick the instinct, or you can't demo 305S, sadly. Oh, you can't demo it. Are you using the head instinct right now? Is that the racket you're using, L? Angel, it's like tennis and ping pong. It's kind of hard to explain. Gee, what's my channel's content about? Gee, my channel's content is typically about tennis gear. So think of things like tennis rackets, tennis shoes, tennis string, like the string that goes inside the rackets. That's usually what my content focuses on. And yeah, not too much else. This creation, can I buy you? I got some pocket lint, $3. No, you can't buy me. You can't buy people. That's not a thing. Fast pace. Yeah, very good. Weather is better now. That's awesome, Rocio. Very nice. Gee, Miss Community. That's inappropriate. She's fine. She's just making a joke. L using the Head Instinct 2017, yeah, but to buy a new one 2025. Okay. I'm the T-Fight 305S is going to be a very big switch if you were to go from the Head Instinct to that. So if you can demo a Technofiber racket, specifically a T-Fight, it doesn't have to be the 305S. If you can just demo a Technofiber racket, L, that would probably help you make this decision a lot more, just because uh, you would then see if you even like how Technofiber rackets feel. Because some people can't stand the handle of a Technofiber racket just from how the pallet is. Some people cannot stand, well, that's usually the big thing with Technofiber. Some people also aren't a fan of the foam-filled racket, which Technofiber is. So it just depends on what you like with playing. So even if you can't demo the 305S, if you can try any Technofiber racket that's new, I would do that. I would do that first before you fully commit to going to the 305S, just to see if that brand works for you personally. That's what I would say to do, L, if you can, if you have the ability to get a Technofiber in your hand, definitely do it before you buy, just to be safe. G, you love tennis? Well, you've come to the right place, G. Welcome. So you were watching some movies? Nice. What movies? Onken? I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Please tell me I say it right. I look like a WWE superstar. Never heard of him. I don't watch WWE though. Italian 3K to go, man. Congratulations. Did I hit 3K? I knew I was close, but I don't know if it actually happened yet. I don't have anything that tells me if I did. Did I? But if I did, woo! If not, we'll get there soon. You can buy a dog. Push chair, everything. What? You cannot buy a person. L, alright? Yeah. Floor roads drive fast. I am not driving, though. I am parked, I am in my car, and nothing else. That's it. I will not be driving while streaming. Garcia, the last one was Beverly Hills Ninja, the one with Chris Farley. I'm gonna be honest, I never heard of it. But cool. Gee, no, it hasn't reached 3,000 yet. It's reached 2,900. Okay. All good. We'll get there. We'll get there at some point. I didn't think I did not think I would hit 3,000 in this live stream, but I was like, if I did, that'd be cool. But we'll see. Any ramps near me? Not that I know of, Bill. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not going searching for one. Just hope you arrive quickly. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, G. Alright. Well, ladies and gents, we got like 15 minutes left, and then I gotta go. Because I will be heading inside for my rehearsal. So, final 15 minutes, and then we'll wrap up. Bill, what are we doing anyway? Rehearsal? Yep, I got rehearsal right after this, so I wanted to get the live in, so that way we could all have a great time. Tradition, boo, wham, wham, wham. Yeah, I have life stuff. That's crazy. Gee, I look like your son. How how old is your son? That's crazy, G. Rocio, you were watching a documentary about Chris Farley, so now you're watching his movies again. They're pretty funny. Nice. See, I've always heard Chris Farley was a very funny man, but I don't think I ever watched much or of anything that he was actually in. So I don't know. Gee, your son's turning 20 next week? Oh, okay. Well, I got a little bit. I got a few more years on your son, but that's weird that we look similar. Bill, who's the most attractive person in rehearsal? I don't know, dude. I'm trying to not uh I'm trying to not ask anyone out during this show because the last few shows I have asked someone out that was in the cast with me, and I'm trying to not do that this time, just to not not make it awkward. So, I don't know. Clay was pretty funny though. What was? Gee, you look even more like him when you take off your glasses. Oh, that's crazy, dude. Gee, if you have a nearly 20-year-old son, how old are you? Ginto Bill. What's up, Ginto? When does Brody live stream on a tennis court? Not anytime soon that I know of. Gee, I knew I didn't love you for no reason. That's crazy, bro. Bill Janito. Dang, I sound like a creep. Why do I sound like a creep, Clay? Mosquito. Brand, do you have a preference on any of the YouTube tennis coaches? You sort of like intuitive tennis at the moment. I don't have an opinion on them. I haven't really watched that many of them to begin with, so I don't know. Everything I've learned from tennis is majorly just from either doing it or getting in-person lessons, not off of YouTube. You can get a lot of good stuff off of YouTube. Don't get them wrong. Like a lot of them are very helpful, but it just depends on how you learn better. G, you're 49 years old. Yes, got married when you were young. That's okay, G. But that's cool. You're 49. You got had your son when you were 30. Nice. Burrito, definitely not. What? Is that part of your song? Charlie! I'll tell how are you. Charlie! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to Charlie. Everyone spam happy birthday, please, because it's Charlie's birthday. No one has ever celebrated her birthday before. It's gonna be us. We are going to celebrate her birthday for the first time in her life. So everyone please spam happy birthday, Charlie. I was hoping you'd show up by the time I was about to leave. Janito saying happy birthday. Thank you, Janito. Happy birthday, Charlie. Happy birthday. Yep. Welcome to the treat. Sorry, comments. Janito's first thing I did, sing that. Bye to my birthday. That's not what we're talking about, miscommunication. We're talking about Charlie's birthday. Thank you very much, everyone. You're welcome. Happy day. Thanks for making me mom. Nice. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Charlotte. Yeah. I was a little scared that Charlie, you wouldn't be here because I started the stream so early. But I'm glad that you were able to make it now. So that way we could all say happy birthday. Because I have to go in 10 minutes, so if you weren't here in 10 minutes, I I wouldn't have seen you. What's nice for you, Charlie? That's crazy, Bill. When will I do another live stream, G? So, G, I will do another live stream again tomorrow. Probably won't be as long as this one was. But, yeah, I'll be live streaming again tomorrow, and I'll be doing another live stream every day for 2026 for at least half an hour. That was my commitment. Angel back. Sorry. My bad. Bill, no more lines. Brand, happy birthday. How old are you, Charlie? Happy birthday, Charlie. Thank you. Good job on staying alive. Nice. Bill, do a line. No, Bill. Why are you ending the stream now? G, I'm ending the stream in 5 minutes. Or 5 to 9 minutes because I have a rehearsal to get to. That is why. I'm in a musical, and so we have practice. That's why you know, that's why I will be ending the stream soon. Because you'll be here to woo me yet again. Good luck. Charlie, your age is a secret. Fair. John, does the pimple throw off the aerodynamics? You would think it might from how big it had been, but actually it doesn't. It's just kind of like a counterbalance at this point. Gee, you love music. You love music and you play the OUD. What is that? Genito, what does that even? What does that mean? What is that? Charlie, I wish you all the best for rehearsal. Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate it. Bill, show up late. Stay with us. Bill, no. So sorry, but no. I'll just curious on why counterpuncher tennis players has a higher weight on racket. Djokovic, Medvedev, Murray. It's probably just because that's well, a lot of tennis players what they do is like, especially when you look at Djokovic and Murray when they were growing up, just static and swing weights were a lot heavier. Like that was just how the game was. And now it's starting to move now because there's starting to become such a more of a focus on spin and just driving the ball through the court. You're seeing swing weights get a lot lower. So I don't think it's necessarily just related to counterpunching players like Novak, Murray, and Medvedev or all of them. I think it is just based off of the time that they were around. Medvedev, he's a newer one, but he's still using a higher swing weight compared to some of the others, like I believe it's Alcaraz and Sinner. But it just depends on what they prefer. It's not necessarily that one type of player does better with this or the other. It's just what they prefer. Oh, great. It's raining now. Genito, are you wearing your gloves that can't let you type properly? Old musical instrument? Oh, okay. You play a music? What instrument do you play? Toothpaste and makeup pencils? Really? How? If you leave, buddy, I'm not staying here. Well, Bill, if I leave, I would hope you don't stay here. You'd just be staying here for nothing. So I said, hi, Elijah, greetings. I'm not your babe, so stop calling me that, like I've said. Bill, you're actually the reason why you. That's crazy, dude. Bo changed to Bill Street. Maybe listen to your playing. No. You cannot listen to it, G, because we have rehearsal. We're learning everything. We're not officially ready to perform yet. Wear glasses this evening? Right here. I'm just parked in my car, so I'm not wearing them right now. Oh, thank you. All the best for rehearsal. Thank you. I gotta go out in a while. 2 reasons why I suck at typing. Gloves. Genio, you better not be doing the second reason. We're gonna have fun rehearsing. Detroit Red Wings Sounders hockey game is about to start. Have fun with that, Brand. Thank you for getting that. Stop calling you babe. Good. Bill, nah, you drink because Cindy stressed you out. Who's Cindy? G, can we hear what's left? Are you ready? What does that mean, G? Elijah, advice for someone wanting to be as successful as you. Elijah, I am not someone you should be. I am not someone that people should be taking advice on how to become successful from, because I ain't successful yet. Plus, that is different for each person, so I don't think that I would have the advice to give to someone that would be actually impactful or able to make them take action in order to help. Cindy is Angel. What gives me? What do you mean? What do you mean, what gives? G, you're gonna sleep now. Goodbye. Goodbye, G. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. Hopefully I'll see you again in another one. Success in your training. Well, thank you, G. I appreciate it. Should be a fun night. What fact about Angel? I don't think she's Scottish. Did she say she was? You know, there were people putting rubber bands around a watermelon. They have 50 times more viewers. Yes, I am very well aware of those people. I saw their live stream earlier, and I was like, "This is crazy." I was, my flabbers were gasted. Vale, what's up? How we doing? L, have a good night. Have a good night, L. Have I kissed the other actor yet? No, we have not done that. Angel's, I don't think she is. Is what it is. I mean, I'm not. People just want to be entertained, John. I would say that's just it. That's my guess. Vale, been testing out new strings. You're right. Feels like a new, completely different rack. Yep. New strings does wonders, Vale. It's incredible. Even if you get the same strings you've always used, you get a fresh set in there, completely different. No, definitely not. Bill, what? What are you talking about? That's okay. It's pretty much saying that people would rather watch a watermelon than you. Think about that. Unreal. I know. It's crazy. Trust me. I've already had those mental spirals before. I'm not immune to them either. It's just they'll come and go, and I'm just like, man, that's insane. But oh well. Going around talking about Brendan's left foot. Why my left foot? Stress causes pimples. Well, it definitely wasn't stress that caused this one, but we'll we'll see. You haven't listened to Bill's silly little Junito song? Nope, I have not yet. As a kid watching those ridiculous things, not worth selling your soul. I trust me, I'm not going to. Should do it though. All right. Well, ladies and gents, uh, pretty much, I'm gonna call it here. I got I got to get going. I got to get inside for rehearsal and everything. I'll start their own POV YouTube channel. Just post. Just get it over. Just get the first one over with. That's it. As soon as you post the first one, everything else gets so much easier. Just you're onto this. Heart and soul formulas are more interesting. We'll see. We'll figure it out, John. You did still be in here, duh, but I wouldn't be happy about it. Elijah, stop it. Love you all. Bye, Bill. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come hang out with me, come hang out with everyone in chat, in the car. It was a great time. I enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. So, with that being said, enjoy the rest of your day or enjoy the rest of your evening or night, wherever you're at in the world. And, as always, take care.